Hey guys, it's Coach Matt over here at Primal Athlete Training Center. Today's question comes to us from Sam Reyes. And Sam says that he needs help with off-season weight training. Wrote a good sized email telling me how far he throws, and he's wondering if I know any kind of off-season summer workout that will help him increase both his discus and shot put distances. It would help him out a lot. He's going to be throwing every day over the summer for about 2 hours at a local school that provides rings and throwing implements, and he's going to be doing Insanity, which will help to get him in shape. If you could please help me build the right muscles that will help my throws, will be greatly appreciated. And keep the YouTube videos coming, they're really helpful. Well, Sam, really glad that you like the videos. Really glad that you're taking your sport seriously and that you're going to do a lot of off-season training. That being said, what you're planning on doing sounds like quite a lot. And throwing every day for 2 hours, that's great. If you can get out there, every day, that's awesome. If I were you, I would cut that down to maybe about 3 or 4 times a week. Probably 4 times a week. That way, you're not getting burnt out, you're not getting overtrained, and you're not getting overtired. You need to give your body a little bit of a break during the off season. Okay, what you're planning on doing with that DVD set called Insanity. Insanity is a workout that's geared toward people, men and women, older men and women, who need to lose body fat and look better on the beach. Now keep this in mind to everybody out there that's planning on doing an off-season training regimen. Okay. People that do Insanity end up looking pretty good, getting in shape and having good-looking bodies. Most athletes that are out there, they train like athletes, and they also end up looking pretty good and having good bodies. With that being said, athletes are athletes and look good. People with good bodies have good bodies, but aren't necessarily athletes. I hope you can see that difference. People that train and want to look good don't make the best athletes, but the best athletes will sometimes have the best bodies. So doing a workout that is geared toward looking good is not necessarily the best workout that's going to get you to perform a lot better. You want to do a workout that's geared toward helping you perform better, that is probably also going to make your body look good. So your focus should not be on getting in beach shape. Your focus should be on getting in good athletic shape. Now, the type of training that I would do during the off season, quite literally I'm actually writing a book on this as we speak, but a good off season training program will look something like this. The first 4 weeks is going to be a basic bodybuilding workout. Hear me out on this. This is something I learned from Adam Nelson at a seminar back in like 2002, 2003. When you come off a season, especially if you're doing indoor track and outdoor track, you've got a good 6 or 7 months there where you've been training using the same muscle groups over and over and over again. Doing bodybuilding is going to help to level out and even out those muscle groups and get some balance back to your body. So if you do a lot of pushing with the shot put, start working on the pulling motions. Do body part splits. Now, this is nuts because you've heard me say not to do this, but that's during the in-season. First 4 weeks of the off-season, your first month, bodybuilder workout. Go to any magazine and just get a basic body part split. Chest on Monday, back on Tuesday, legs on Wednesdays, arms and shoulders on Thursdays, whatever you want to do. Once that's done, we need to start making progress in the bigger, more compound movements. So, for the second and the third and the fourth month of your off season, you want to work on increasing your bench press, your squat, and your deadlift, along with a great thrower specific movement, which is the clean and press. Get those to increase. Work on starting off with a lighter weight, 50%, and moving that a certain amount of times. Then increase to 60%. try to move that a certain amount of times, and then 70% and 80%. Now the next week, jump it up a little bit, 55, 65, 75, 85. The week after that, 60, 70, 80, 90. As you can tell, we're making small jumps every 5%. So the first week you might do 50% 10 times as your first set. The next week you might do 55% 9 times as your first set. Then 60% 8 times as your first set. What you're going to notice is you're going to gradually get stronger with weight, and your max weight is going to be increasing as well. Now I can honestly go on for hours about this, but after every 4 or 5 weeks, you want to take a deload week. You want to take a week where you go really light and you give your body a chance to fully recover and to fully rest from the tough workouts that you've been putting it through. Now for accessory movements, if you're doing 3 days a week, if you're benching on day 1, you want to do a lot of pulling exercises on that day as well to balance. Remember, the key to having a big bench press is to have a big back to support the weight. Days that you are squatting, you want to do a lot of movements to help increase your core strength, your lower back, and your hamstring strength. Okay, so things like glute ham raises, straight-legged deadlifts. Stay off of the machines. Use a lot of body weight. Don't use machines. Use compound barbell and dumbbell movements. Okay. On the 3rd day when you're deadlifting, you might want to do a lot of overhead pressing to combat the pulling off the floor, the opposite movement, pushing overhead. Now, like I said, I am actually writing a book on this right now that's going to be a basic blueprint, sort of a template, an entire off-season workout for high school and for younger track and field throwers. So be on the lookout for that. As far as that, if there are any other questions, please ask them. There is a training part of this website. Now, seeing that it's a brand new website, this training part really has to get up there. This will be one of the first videos. We're going to continue talking about lifting and training for throwers. So please make sure you keep asking these questions. We're going to get into this in a lot more depth. It's something that really I can't answer in a short little 5-6 minute video, but it's something that we are going to cover in depth throughout the next couple of weeks. So big thanks for the question. Keep the questions coming in, and make sure you let everybody know that primalatc.com is the new online hub and the new online headquarters where throwers and coaches can come to learn more about their events and to throw further on a day-to-day basis.